Hey, what's up? This week we will not be doing an IG Live if you've been looking for those brilliant banners that George makes up. Instead, tomorrow I'll be recording with Allie Gilbert, and I think it'll be a lot of fun because she's going to ask some questions that people don't typically ask, and I may be challenged in how well I can answer them, which is exciting. So I'm sure that'll come out a little bit after the new year, after it gets edited, etc. So no IG Live this week. Recording with Allie. Couple things for the new year. January 13th, I believe. I will be on with Functional Movement Systems. Michelle Desser will be moderating a Q&A where it will only be available for FMS certified members. So if you are FMS certified and you have some Q&A that you'd like to see what I might say next, then that will be through their website. I think you'll start to see some things that they'll put out for signups. But again, that's only for folks that are FMS certified. But then the big one, first week in February, Chris Duffin, Kabuki Strength, has their entire week of seminars, webinars that they're putting together. I think until the end of this week, which would put us to the new year, is their early bird pricing. I think it's like, the early bird I think is $50 or $60. You'll see one of our it is an affiliate link that you'll see attached to this post that can get you in at that price. I mean, gosh, even if you only watch a couple of them, I think you're going to be able to monetize that investment there. I'm going to be talking about something. I asked Brandon, one of his guys, like, just give me a topic. I don't know what to. I don't know the audience, etc. Something I've talked about before, and in this case, what we settled on, I'm going to entitle "Training Equals Rehab 2020," and really what that is trying to seam together a story that gives you the definitions of what I call training equals rehab. A couple of weeks ago, I saw on the West Side Barbell Instagram, they use training equals rehab. I thought the explanation was very patented in terms of something that I would agree. I would have thought it would have been cool. Maybe I could at least get a hashtag out of that, but whatever. And then I saw something else, and I'm not going to name because it's really disappointing. The tweet was, anybody who says training and rehab are the same doesn't know what either of them mean. And usually that wouldn't bother me, but it came from somebody who I've worked with and shared Olympians with. And so I have to believe that it wasn't targeted at me, but it did sting a little bit. So I'm going to take an opportunity to give as many different angles, because there are more than one angle in how I would define training equals rehab, because they're just words. And in the beginning, they meant certain things. And as the years have gone on, it's just become the name of my message. Of course, training and rehab in the context of what I think that coach was talking about, of course, they're two totally different things in terms of the degree of stimulation. And I think he's probably talking about folks that are doing rehab exercises, motor control exercises that have no impact at all on any kind of physiological quality. In that case, that is not training. That is a waste of time. And it's certainly what you see in most of your commercial rehab, commercial physical therapy settings. And training certainly can happen, which is a significant piece that we'll talk about during that Kabuki Strength Seminars webinar that I think I'm going to go. It's going to be in the evening, I believe February 7th. So if my dates are wrong, they'll be correct in the caption here below, and hopefully we'll be able to check out one of those two. I'm going to keep doing the IG Lives. I'm going to keep demonstrating, or at least try to have some nuggets of some clinical information. But I do want people to see that you can have friends and have layers of relationships, so that if you lose something that is clinically related, you can still have a very good relationship with people that you meet over the internet that might have begun that relationship through something more clinically oriented. And that's really the point that I'm trying to make. And also have an opportunity for people to that don't always get everybody's ears. There's a lot of really, really good people that have some really, really good things to say. And if IG Live is a way that I can run a little podcast and get some information across that isn't only training related, we're gonna keep that up. Middle of February, we're gonna get back to Canada basketball. That's I think we're gonna have the opportunity to make up our games from November, but this is for the 2024 Olympics. Not until June will we have our opportunity to qualify for Tokyo this summer. That's the big one. That's where we're hoping to have all the guns out, and we're very, very excited in terms of what we can accomplish there and go to Tokyo and have maybe we can have all the horses and put some things together that'll be very, very exciting to that end. So lots of other things cooking, but we'll talk about those as they happen in terms of where we're at in Florida, where we're at in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, et cetera, et cetera. Right now, we'll just leave it at that, and tomorrow we'll get that recording on the Alley Do Is Win podcast. I think it'll be some things that people will enjoy hearing, and I'm going to be really challenged to not name any names. Hopefully that's all cool, and we'll see you soon.